Thank you for jumping on. I'm excited to walk you through how easy it is to send just one handwritten note with Simply Noted. Again, these are real ballpoint pen, handwritten notes. We don't use laser printers. And in a different video, I'll show you how to send hundreds or thousands. And honestly, the same amount of time it takes you to send just one. But in some instances, there's some use cases where people just want to send one handwritten note. And I just want to show you how easy it is. So just from our homepage, just to go over here and log in. I'm already logged in, so it's going to take us to the dashboard. Once you're at the dashboard, what's really important is to make sure that your sender profile is set up the way that you want. The sender profile is going to be the return address and the handwriting style. And the way that you can do that is go over here to the account page. And then once you're on your account page, there's going to be a little section right here for sender profiles. And again, mostly Simply Noted works with businesses, and sometimes a business will want to have one account and then have tons of senders. So say like a marketing team wants to have 30 sales reps. This is where you can set up individual sender profiles, and each person can have their own permissions, and then they can sign in and send on behalf of themselves. But if you want to update your address or update the name or change your handwriting style, you're going to come down here to sender profiles and then click edit. And then if you want to change your handwriting style, and I do want to take a second to talk about Simply Noted handwriting styles. We're not using fonts. And that was one of the big reasons that we created our own handwriting robot. Our own handwriting robots, these older robots just used fonts that just randomly placed letters in different spots to make it look kind of genuine. We don't do that. We use algorithms where the robots actually know what they're writing, and no two letters or ligatures or kerning will be the same. And I really do believe that our handwriting styles, I know I'm biased since we built these from the ground up, but I do think our handwriting styles are the most realistic and authentic looking handwriting styles because we're not using fonts. We're actually using algorithms, intelligent algorithms that are writing based on real handwriting, not just randomly putting letters and things in different places. So you can find the font that you want. Once you find the font that you want, you can go back here and then choose which one that you want. Also, if you want to use your own handwriting style, please let us know. There is a fee for that, but we can convert your handwriting and put it in your account so you can use and send notes in your own handwriting. All right. So once you have your sender profile done, you're going to hit save. We want to go start sending. So we're going to go back to mailings. And then this is where you're going to start your mailing, is from this dashboard. Once you're here, you're just going to hit new mailing. You want to give a name that you can remember, because as these mailings go through and as you do mailings, they're going to start to add up like an Excel sheet. There's just going to be rows and columns here. And when notes are delivered, you're going to get updates within our system saying that this mailing was delivered. It's really important just to give it a name that you'll remember. So I'm going to send Jake Smith a card today. So I'm going to name it Jake Smith. I'm going to add his contact since I don't have it already saved. He's not a business. I'm going to do a fake address, Fig Street. We are in Phoenix, Arizona. We used to be in Tempe, so I'm going to use Tempe 234. So this is Jake, the guy I'm sending the card to. It's going to confirm. If you need to edit it, you can edit it there. Or if you want to add the contact to your list, you can click right there and add it. Once you've verified that this is the right name and address, you're going to hit next. And then this is where the messaging comes in. Do not worry about these buttons right here. This is more for adding in variables for bulk sends. We'll address that in a different video. But we do give you like an example of what to do, because most people send hundreds or thousands with us. But since this is a single card, we're going to erase this. Jake, I'm going to leave this message as standard. I'm not going to change anything because it's just an example. And then I'm going to put my name there. Perfect. Then once I'm satisfied with the message, we're going to hit next. And now it's going to take you to the card section. So we've started a new mailing. We gave it a name. We uploaded an address. We've put in the message. And now we're designing the card that we want. Or we're picking the card that we have here. So you can hit select the card design. And these are all our templates. So you notice how I clicked up here. These are all the templates that we have in-house for you to use. We're actually adding more here this month in January. So right now we have 261 options. I want to send a thank you card. And here's all the thank you cards right here. I'm going to say this one looks good, right? Let's go with this one. The thank you card is selected. If you want, you could always design your own. The reason that we, by default, ask you to design your own card, because most of the people we work with as businesses, But if you just want to select a quick card from our card library, you can do that. So this is the front of the card. We're going to hit next. The back of the card will be blank. If you wanted to add a QR code and track it, you could do that here, but the front of the card has the thank you card design. The back of the card is blank. We're going to hit save, and it's going to take us to do like a review of what we just did. If we had different sender profiles, we can select a different sender profile here. And by default, right now, as the orders go in, they're scheduled to go out as soon as possible. We may be adding here shortly, like a scheduled feature. So if you wanted to schedule these out like a month from now, it's just not a very popular use case. But right now, before we go to the cart, you're going to get an overview, select your sender profile. If you have multiple sender profiles, you would have different options here to select from. And it's just saying, hey, like when this order goes in, it's going to go be mailed as soon as possible. So now we're going to go to review. And this is like, I'm really excited about this part because a lot of the companies we work with want like a proof to see what it looks like. And we built this system to give you an overall proof of your entire order before going to checkout so you can have confidence in what you're sending before you send it. So right here, there's the mailing details. It's going to go out as soon as possible. The data was created, the sender profile, the card, the message. And then here's the front of the card, the back of the card. And then this is like something that's really cool. You can sit here and you can click handwritten preview. We actually show you like a mock-up of what it's going to look like. Notice the left line jitter here. It's going to be constantly buried. We optimize the fit to the card to make it look more authentic. And then we actually give you a handwritten preview of the card as well, the envelope as well. So the return address, the recipient address, and then we use real forever stamps for all orders placed online. So once you're ready, you can hit send to mailing. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to support@simplynoted.com. Our team is here to help you. Our customer success team their SLA is within 30 minutes to respond, and we're excited to help you. Thank you.